right.
Should we start?
Yeah. Who wants intro? I think I know who wants it.
I do love
After
intro.
last one. You missed the last one,
All right.
so you get to intro.
No, I did do the last one. It was the one before that I missed, I do believe, right? Doesn't matter.
yeah.
So we're just like, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to episode 5 of the Cold AF podcast. AF.
AF?
Whatever works.
Whatever works.
Affleck.
How are we doing this week?
Oh, doing good.
Good.
Doing good.
You look like you trimmed some of the Wookiee.
Yeah, I got a haircut.
Oh, he did.
Oh, look at that.
Floor donation.
Ooh, there you
Like
go.
this?
Date night?
I'm past
No.
that era of my
Date
life.
night? Yeah, same. It's just home
haircuts.
home barber.
No, I got a wedding in a month, so I look like shit. Okay? So it's like, do you look like shit for a whole another month?
Okay, I like
Okay.
this topic.
Yeah.
I like this topic.
That works.
Okay.
I hate
you
it.
guys rule on shaving and haircuts before the event you're going to?
I can't do it right before. I need a couple days
Yep.
for this to grow into stubble, or I look like a serial killer slash
I like a day before.
assassin.
I can't even a day before because I'm like
It's too
the
sharp?
error cannot
Oh.
correct itself
Yeah.
in that time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What up, my guy?
There he
Yo,
is.
yo.
You're it. You're it tonight.
Is he doing the set tonight?
Yes, he is.
There we go.
Do we just white power him?
Yeah.
Do we all just collectively white
Yeah.
power him? I
We'll
love
call it rock. We went rock and roll.
That's
we'll
what it
say it
is.
was rock and roll. But
Check his ID. For that water.
yeah, it's hot in here, eh?
It is. It is very hot in here.
Yeah.
So we had a disaster
sweat
weekend,
this.
boys.
It was a half
It was
a
not. It was,
disaster.
it was
Half a
50.
disaster?
It was a half glass full.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the glass that was full was full of whiskey, and it was a fun time. The other glass was full of shit, and
Yeah,
it wasn't
it was
so
like-
fun.
It was like the first day was like, hey, you know what? Suicide's cool. Hey, why did we get
Yeah.
into comedy?
It's
That
cool.
was-
It's cool when bars don't promote the show at all. That's
yeah,
always
and
fun.
the dude that is supposed to promote the show has little man energy for days.
Yeah.
Like the littlest of man.
Things happen.
He-
I'm glad I fucked
But
up
hey,
the name
Fort
of his-
Francis. Woo!
Fort
Fun
Francis was
show.
Yeah,
What a
that
place.
was
What a
dope.
town. What a city. Yeah, that was fun. And they're so close to the High Council. Another shout out. I think we
Shout out
mentioned
to-
that
Oh,
before.
Shout out to
Resweed.
Magoo.
Resweed.
And the best weed in the
Anytime
Northwest.
that we are in the area of Fort Francis,
Yep.
I don't care where we're performing. All it means I get Resweed.
Oh, yeah. They
My,
sit-
I gotta tell a story. My wife bought her that
Yeah.
Reese's chocolate bar.
How
she's
many
like-
milligrams,
So
first of all? That was
150 milligrams. So like whatever is that per square? I don't know. I don't know.
15, I think.
15. Okay. So she took one and she's like, "Yo, that was really powerful." I'm like, "Oh yeah, how powerful?" She's like, "I fell asleep before the kids the other night."
Oh, shit.
I was like, "Oh shit."
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
problem powerful.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I bought one myself. I was going to eat the whole bar, but I just...
Wow. You don't give a fuck, eh?
Time didn't work out.
I did that.
Yeah, you got to set aside
You
a
need
full
time,
day.
You know? Yeah.
post COVID.
Maybe
I
Saturday.
did that. I ordered.
Yeah.
Me and my wife were like, we'll go to the movies.
Yeah.
Right, it's our first movies, and we'll get some edibles. And I ordered a 1,500, so 1,500 milligram, and it comes in
Yeah.
3 tiers. So it'd be like if you take a tier, it'd be like 500 milligrams. And I'm like, fuck it, it's my first movie post Cove. I'm gonna take the whole thing. So 1,500, dude. I'm just gonna say I had to see that movie twice. All right, I watched. It was Shang-Chi, you know that Marvel movie.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I thought I was.
That
going
one's trippy
to die.
without drugs.
Dude,
that was wild.
The guy next to me must have thought I was tweaking because I was just like I was going through it,
You kind of were.
dude. And then I got home and like literally had the worst gas I have ever had in my whole entire life. Like my stomach was playing jazz.
Oh,
dude.
just, yeah. That's all the
yeah, it was nuts.
that's all the THC. Just like
Oh,
trying
dude,
to,
yeah.
trying to
THC
find a way out of
jazz.
your body.
and it did.
Oh,
it
yeah.
did.
What's
in
the
a
most?
really
So is
horrific
that the most you've ever done?
for weed? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think 450, 350, something like that.
I like when you take like the mystery cookie where you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's in this. We did one, me and my wife, and I'm like, hey, just eat half. They said it's pretty strong. And then I came back and the whole cookies was gone. And I'm like, you're gonna have some problems.
I made
And I ate a
some-
quarter, and then we watched Harry Potter.
Oh, shit,
And
that's
we got.
awesome
I
movie.
could slowly see her face start to change from like fun, joyful to terrified and scared.
Did you
and
pull
then
a whitey?
She went so white, man. There was a scene where the fireplace comes to life and a face appears in the fireplace. and she just looked like she was hiding out from Nazis in an attic, man. She was shivering. Yeah, she was Anne Frank and Whitey, and she looked at me. She just like, Mark, you gotta get me on high, and I'm like, honey, I'm pretty high too, but I'm gonna do my best.
A couple of years ago, I made these cookies, and we put a lot of THC. They were dangerous, and we made it made a lot. So like I gave them out to like 10 of my friends, a bunch of cookies, and then like they gave them to people they knew. Like I poisoned like 40 people. Like just thought like I was getting
wow.
people were telling me that like I gave it to my buddy at work. He said he couldn't function for like 2 days. And
But
stuff.
isn't that funny? Like when you give stuff away like that, where it's just like there's no way to know how much
Yeah.
THC.
No,
you
they
basically have
I
to
did
be
my
the guinea
best.
pig.
You have to-
yeah.
eat like a half of one, and then
Yeah.
you're like, a half was too much for me, and that's the quantity
I
you
did
get.
like the most stoner math in baking them. Like even with the butter, like I made like small batches of butter to like control it. I thought I'm like, yeah, it's probably about 250 a cookie, but like you don't know, like you don't know. Like,
So my dad is like, my whole life been like a secretive stoner, but you know, like everybody knows.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those. And so like this past Christmas, I was like, oh no, Christmas before, I was like, I'm gonna make my dad some edibles, and I made him, you know, like Score chocolate bars. I made like those.
Ooh, yeah.
And so my dad gets home, and I'm like, yo, dog, like literally small chunk, just a small chunk, okay? I get a text from my dad at 1 a.m. And if I'm getting a text from my dad at 1 a.m, means my mom's dead.
yeah,
No, it didn't mean this. It meant I'm too high and you were right. I should have only ate this. So it was like 1 a.m, me trying to talk my dad down off
get
the
you.
Score cliff. Yeah.
I love when parents figure out weed is
Yeah,
too
dude.
much.
like I get where the government's coming from with the 10 milligram limits, but it's fun to dance with the devil. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, you gotta find the line. That's
Yeah.
the thing. That's a difficult thing. You go over the line, you're like, I'm never doing it again.
Yeah.
But then you're like, but if I find the line, it's a real fun time. When you're like feeling good, and then you go just a titch over,
Yeah, it's
so
always
you
like,
can keep it together.
with it'll be like, you know what, I'm not touching edibles, and then like next weekend like fucking like cocaine or something like like that's different, you know,
Yeah.
like on the logic scale.
Microdose. You just gotta find the line.
Yeah.
a couple years
Right
ago,
up your nose.
A couple years ago, I took off October from smoking.
Oh, I thought you just meant from life.
I thought you meant for. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do drugs for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
Um,
like a way better idea.
I
but
didn't smoke weed for the whole month of October, and then I remember Halloween midnight, fucking ripped 2 bowls, and then like just immediately whiteyed.
yeah,
And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is what I live for, dude. This is I'm in the pocket right now."
Wow, you liked it.
I
You liked it.
I love that anxiety.
Oh,
of being
man.
too high.
That's like tightrope living.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
great, man.
But I gotta be like in a safe space where I'm like in
Yeah.
control. If I'm like at
yeah.
a party
Yeah,
or
if you're
somewhere
out, yeah, no,
in the
you gotta-
public, and I'm just like, I gotta go home. This
Yeah.
is like, yeah.
You know,
I just
I
don't
need
fuck with
comfort.
edibles at all anymore.
I always used to whitey, and I never liked smoking weed because of that whole feeling.
Yeah.
It wasn't until like I started in my house, and it was like, you can go home. You're in home.
12
Yeah.
You
years.
can go to bed.
And it could just
anytime.
be you.
12 years was the last
that was
time
it,
I
man.
didn't smoke a bowl on a day. So I've smoked consecutively for 12
Let's get
years.
this guy in a
12
Yeah.
years.
For real.
The Cron of the year.
Grizzled
Cron of the
venture.
decade, I
Cron
think.
of the year.
No, most consistent Croner. I like that. Sounds a little.
Hey, you want to come up here and talk with
Racy.
us? We got a 4th mic. Come join. He's like, he's like, I guess you're more than welcome to. This is we got the
This
hot
is it.
topics over here.
Hot topics.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hot
like
topics.
yeah, you want to talk about getting whiteout? You want to talk about doing huff and whiteout with us?
Huff and Whiteout. I remember the days Whiteout was like strong. I do. Like
Yeah.
you could, you get a good whiff off
Hey,
of that. You're
that was
feeling
like-
pretty good in like grade 6.
Yo, you guys remember red pistachios?
Do I remember them?
What's-
Are they not a thing anymore?
I don't think they are. When was the last time you saw
What do you mean red
like,
pistachio?
red
The shell?
The shell, dude.
Is that just like a coating, or is that?
I don't know, man. But back in the 90s, it
man.
was always red. It was always red,
Were those
dude.
a little bit
I don't remember
saltier?
them.
I don't know. They felt like they had a little tinge to them.
I did get into pistachios late in life, though. I was
Did
in
you?
at least my,
What's your guys'
Teens.
favorite nut?
Well, you just gonna
Is it
stand
even
there?
on?
It's
I don't even think it's on.
it's on.
It tapped it.
It's on.
Yeah.
He's like, it's
it's just
awkward.
low because we turned down the monitors. Well, it's recording though.
You know, I
He's not
That's
prepared.
okay. He's
All
like,
good.
I just want to tell jokes tonight. That's it.
All good.
That is all
He's
my
like,
brain.
I got my
process.
set figured out.
Yeah.
And you guys are fucking with it.
Yeah.
You
What
do it-
is your guys' favorite nut?
I'm a cashew guy, I think, through and
cashew
through.
or almonds. I
The
fuck
one-
with almonds. Like,
Pistachios.
Mine's like Jeff.
my name is Jeff. I like pistachios
Jeff.
are good.
I just don't like the time it takes to get to the pistachio. I'm very much like I just want to grab a handful and throw
No,
it into my
that's-
face
That's
hole.
the beauty of the pistachio.
It definitely limits
Slows it
It
down,
limits
you
your
know?
eating. That's for sure. The fat kid in me is like, no, I don't got time for that. That's why I didn't
Well,
like sunflower seeds either.
I do like cashews,
Too much
but I
time.
feel like they get a little. They're kind of. It just gets. I get over them pretty quick. You know, you have some cashews, you go on
Oh
with your life.
yeah, They're pretty basic, bitch.
What's the worst
Basic
one?
bitch.
You know what
nut.
the worst one is? Walnuts.
I know. I
Ooh.
fucking hate peanuts.
In baking,
Nah.
walnuts I'll go
Hate
with.
peanuts.
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 You're out of your goddamn mind. man.
We've been fucking with a lot of almonds lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the Team G's. Like, we need to drop a few of these LBs.
Peanuts are the workhorse of.
I
of
fucking
yeah.
hate
Of
peanuts.
They're
Those
good,
legumes,
but they're
man.
high calorie as fuck.
Are
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, man. Like a handful of fucking
I live with
nuts in general. I think high fat, but
I live with a dude
Very
who's
high cal.
allergic to peanut butter, so I can't
Oh.
I can't have peanut butter in my house. It fucking sucks,
man,
man.
peanut butter. I'm a slut.
Yeah, so am I, and it's just like I don't get it now.
Do you like have to go outside and
I
just
got,
be like,
I got to get my peanut butter
I got-
on the outside.
I got
man.
peanut butter in the car?
I did. At one point, I did, man.
Fucking
It's-
car
that's
peanut
the-
butter?
that's the
man.
peanut butter safe space.
It is,
Yeah,
like-
I love it.
Most people go outside in their car to
Amazing.
have a cigarette when they can't do it in the
I
house.
mean,
he's
he's
just
doing that
fucking,
too.
he's just making PB
I'm making
sandwiches and having a
Sandos in
dart.
my fucking Honda Civic.
Just
like,
smoke in one hand and a
Yeah,
knife in a
man.
jar in the other. That's fucking
It-
baller, dude.
Well, that one show you did bring a fucking loaf of bread and a thing of
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
PB,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
just
dude.
started making
and that
PB
was the one.
Sandos.
It was in my. After that, it was in my car for a couple
Okay,
months.
that
The
that
car
is one
peanut
of my
butter.
favorite things and least favorite
That's
things
hilarious.
about performing out of town is like small towns that shutter down at like 7.
Yeah,
Oh,
or they
yeah.
got like a general store that's fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah, you're like $30 for a bag of
Yeah,
fucking
man.
chips. You
Oh
know?
yeah.
It's like for Kraft peanut butter. It's like, what is Kraft?
Yeah.
It's Kraft.
They're like, it's Timu.
yeah, man.
We got it off
They're
Timu. It was 7 cents.
getting fucking Vietnamese peanut butter or something. I
That,
don't
that
know
but
where
that
they're
was
getting
that
this
was
from.
Sulicout, right? That you did that with the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Because they shutter down
No,
at like
that was
6 there.
Ignace.
Oh, that was
Was it
Ignace.
I remember the Ignace Hotel.
Okay,
It was
yeah.
before they were renovated.
Oh.
They had like yellow cum stain lampshades.
Oh yeah,
They weren't
we
cum
were
stained
like,
before,
we
but-
were pretty sure that we were gonna have like cops on our doorstep
Oh yeah.
at like some point.
Yeah,
Shout out
hookers
to-
got murdered there.
Shout out to the ladies of Ignace.
Yeah, the
Oh,
white
dude.
the white otter, I
I need
believe.
to go back there.
There is something in the water in Ignace.
I need to do a headline.
It
Look,
is all big titty
I
women
need to book a
in
headlining
Ignace.
set at the Kluches.
With-
Hiya.
with
What is
daddy
it?
issues.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're into a thing, Ignace is where it's at.
Oh.
Okay.
You like
Crime too. They're
like
it's
girls
probably a
that-
good on the run place.
It's very much. It's probably the girls with big titties that
Yeah.
are.
If you like chicks with fucking
They have a lot of cigarettes.
family issues.
Oh, dude, when we left that one night, we come outside and there's like, what were there? It was like, I love you.
Yeah.
I fucking love you. And we find out it was like a dad
Yeah.
talking to us. Like, and then an uncle came outside. I was like, she gets like this every
And then
time
the
she
cousin,
drinks.
and then the cousin comes over like, no, fuck her, man. She's
Yeah.
a fucking bitch.
Stole my
man."
fucking weed, dude.
So good.
It's like an episode of fucking Jerry Springer.
Within 2 minutes, me and Brandon, we still had half a smoke when
Yeah.
all that finished.
And then that old lady's like, "You boys coming for a hot tub?"
It's my birthday.
Yeah.
You want to come in our hot tub?
And then we all just look at each other. Time to go?
Yeah.
You know what's fucking
Time to
funny?
go.
Trevor would have been in her hot tub.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah, he's just a gypsy and will go with the whatever flow.
Rest in peace, Trevor
That's
Green.
probably
Rip
where he
Trevor.
is tonight.
Yeah.
He
He's a
is in
ginger and he was out in the sun all weekend, so I imagine
would
it takes
do
a
it.
lot of recovery.
He's,
It's true. You gotta live like a gopher when you're a fucking ginger.
He's
Yeah.
he's due back at the North Pole for a quick summit meeting before the season starts.
You gotta get all their orders in
They
place.
gotta get all.
Yeah.
They gotta go over the toy
Yeah.
inventory.
You don't believe the lead time after COVID, Santa.
He's what's that asshole's name in Santa Claus?
Frost?
No, the
that
lead
fucker?
the lead elf.
Oh,
Barbados? No, fucking
Barb. You're on the right fucking
Yeah,
track.
yeah. Barbazell?
Barbasel. That sounds so made up from something else. though.
Balthazar?
No,
it's the stoner from
Yeah, but what's
Harold
his
and
name?
Kumar, right?
it is.
Oh, it is.
Oh
Yeah.
man, what's that little fucker's name?
Tito?
No, I think you're on the right with Barb something.
What is his name?
Bernard.
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 See, if you're not going to be up here, you could be the info guy, right? We're like, what's the guy from
Yeah.
Santa Claus? And you're like, fuck, dog,
Bring
I
it up.
gotcha.
Bring it up.
Bernie. Yeah.
What's your Christmas movie?
Is Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. I'm mad too.
I was raised on that
but
shit.
I wasn't. Yeah, I watched that later in life.
I'm a Home Alone guy.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, that's a goodie.
I'm a Home Alone. Yeah,
That's
I
why
think
my-
two preferred, but one just they're on the same level.
No. One I
Trifecta
prefer.
is
Yeah.
that, Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation. Those are my three.
Vacations like
Nah,
the
still, I
go-to,
don't
even
get
to
it.
this
Yeah.
day.
I like Jingle All the Way.
Oh, it's a goodie, dude.
It was a classic, but it's
Yeah.
one of those ones
Home
that
Alone 1.
it does not hold up to this day. It's pretty
No,
rough
it
to watch
doesn't,
as an
yeah.
adult.
and
you know,
uh,
as a dude that loves Phil Hartman, though, like
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah.
any movie he's in.
and
Love Phil.
Elf.
Oh,
Elf
that's a
is a
goodie.
good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know,
Yeah.
I saw Elf late, and I'm like, this is a tight movie.
I just watched an interview, and Will Ferrell was like, "Yeah, on that movie, James Caan hurt my feelings the first day." He's like, "You're not funny."
Oh shit!
That literally, I would never be in a movie again.
Yeah.
Like James Caan, Godfather Caan.
As your conciliary, you're not funny.
You know what's a good under the radar one that I watched later in life too? Scrooged.
Great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bill Murray.
Give me a little Bill.
Oh, that chick with the super high voice. That was the fairy in it. Do you guys remember her?
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about.
That actually had a really deep cast of like
Ooh.
a bunch of like 80s
The
comedians.
chick from High Voice.
Yeah, I'll be in a sec here. It's your job, dude. Scrooge. He's like, fuck you, I just came early. It's your job, dude.
I don't even.
love
I've never seen Scrooge.
Man, watch Scrooge.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna watch it right now in July. But
No, you're gonna.
It's
You know,
a-
hey, wait till November at
Christmas
least.
in July.
it. Her?
Oh, Carol Kane. Yeah,
yeah.
She was
Carol Kane.
fantastic.
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
movie.
She's funny.
Yeah, but that's like a good real one. Like adults would appreciate it
Yeah, it's,
more than like kids.
What's his name?
Also,
Bill Murray.
the love.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Bill's
the love
fucking
interest is
excellent in
from,
it.
Raiders
Of
Yeah.
the Lost.
of the Lost.
Of the
Yes,
Lost.
yes.
Raiders. I never was a big indie guy, man.
Oh, Bobcat's in that movie too.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how much Jerry Seinfeld hates him.
Yeah.
Like fucking loathes him. Won't
Yeah.
say his
Big
name.
Feud?
Loathe him.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's actually what's that? The Cars with comedians.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he-
with Lisa Lampanelli.
Yeah, and he won't say his
No.
name. Like, there's a comedian. that he's
Damn,
like,
that's
"I
some
fucking hate him."
serious hate.
Yeah, dude.
Seinfeld's on a tear right now, eh?
Yeah, that goddamn movie he made.
No, but he's
Yeah,
against-
of what
he's-
shitty movies?
Oh, that was a horrible
What?
movie.
I watched 3 minutes and I'm like, nothing is coming here.
But he's like all like, you can't make a joke, you know? Like that's like
It's like,
but
you're
it's
the cleanest
that's
comedian in the
that's what I
world.
mean, man.
Can't make a joke.
What risks are you taking?
Yeah.
Jerry.
he's literally the
no,
airplane
Jerry
food guy.
Seinfeld, and this is
You can't make a joke.
a weird take. Jerry Seinfeld's swings, like big swings, have always been someone else's, right?
Yeah.
Because Seinfeld, I don't think that was
No, it's
like
Larry David.
That's
It's-
Larry
that's-
David,
yeah.
exactly.
There's
Yeah.
a goat.
There he is. Go. We were talking about him before the pod. So
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like, did you finish Curb?
No.
So like the last couple seasons of Curb, they tried to make a young Larry show. Okay.
Okay.
And now that the show is finished, it's so meta.
Yeah.
That, like they're like actually talking about making a young fucking Larry show.
Young
Oh,
Larry.
Yeah, yeah. That's so cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I say just until that man dies.
Is that the last season, Young Larry?
I think it's
Or the last two.
I think it's the last two.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like
I saw
in
the
Seinfeld.
I saw the Fatwa season
The last two seasons, or maybe the last season,
and the Mocha Larry, Latte Larry season.
there's some really funny COVID stuff.
yeah.
Like I think it's James Brooks.
Albert Brooks?
Oh,
Oh, no.
no, I think it is Albert Brooks.
Albert Brooks?
is
Yeah.
hoarding toilet paper, and Larry finds out, And it's just like that's just like
Yeah,
boom,
that's good.
boom, 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 you know, just like some bullshit. Yeah, Larry's fucking hilarious. All right.
Yeah, because Albert Brooks took over when Funkmaster died.
Albert Brooks is fucking underrated.
Yeah, he is, dude.
He
He's
is.
fucking. He's like his bro, man. Bob Einstein.
Is that actually his brother?
Yeah, man. Albert Brooks' real name is Albert Einstein.
No, I knew that. But are you?
Super Dave Osborne, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's
That
Super
was,
Dave.
That's Super Dave. That's his bro.
Oh shit, Super. Okay.
Super Dave, man. That was another dude that was super funny.
I watched
sure.
Super Dave as a kid.
What
Yeah,
a
dude.
wild show to watch as a
Wild
kid
show.
too.
Oh yeah, man. Fuji Hokkaido.
Yes, dude,
Dude.
that's one of the. I'm
used-
really big into content that's like
Man.
that hasn't aged well.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
is a show. So it is. It's on the Cartoon Network
Yeah.
still, and it still breaks my mind that it's on there at this
Dude.
stage.
That they're just letting it play
Oh,
out.
dude.
As a kid, I used to.
Hondas.
What
How's it
up?
going, buddy?
Yeah.
we're doing it
Yeah,
early.
dude.
Pod it-
alcoholism
podcast
is making
before.
later hard.
As a kid, I used to dress up like Fuji Hokkaido and just pretend I was Japanese.
You went. You
This
Not
went.
even on Halloween.
Super Dave.
He's
So
just
you went
like
light-
hero, hero.
I just do it, man.
You went lightly tanned face.
No, I just squint my eyes.
Yo, let's cancel ourselves. Did you guys, when you were younger,
I was
did you
6.
ever go brown, black face, brown face, any different color face?
No.
Oh,
I went green.
I think I did Blueface one time. It was like the worst costume. I'm like, I'm going as Winter. That's what I did. Painted my face blue and put some snowflakes on it.
Yeah.
And
No, I don't think
I'm
I
pretty
ever-
sure after that my parents thought it was gay. But
I don't think I ever.
to be
did,
fair, they didn't get me a better costume. So a little bit on them.
So I've been fucking gay since.
Never did blackface.
Sucking my dick for
Yeah.
sucking dick for you, Janet.
But no, I've never brown or black faced.
I went green face.
Well, blackface maybe, but in the context of like being like a demon or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
maybe-
but
maybe
here's
Like
the
something
thing
face
about
that-
paint,
yeah,
face
maybe-
paint,
maybe
not
Nobody knows that
Face
context, though.
Yeah,
you know what I
maybe
mean?
like,
Yeah.
yeah. You put other things.
You
so
need
it's
like
not-
a chest disclaimer.
you gotta put on the makeup after the costume that way, just so people know.
I
Hey.
can't. No, I don't think because I was never a ghoul or a devil for Halloween, so I wasn't a racist.
No, just off Halloween days when you were being Fukushima over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents were all about making
Fuji.
costumes though when we were little. Dude,
Oh, yeah.
my parents were like, "You're an astronaut," and they put the fucking ball that they used to make wine on my head.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I was-
dope.
Yeah, dude. I was like, "You gotta recycle that shit, Gail. That's
Yeah.
perfect."
But have you ever tried this move? Like basically have it full of like punch at a party and then put it over your head and chug it at the same time as you're putting it on?
No.
Oh,
I had a buddy do that at a Christmas party of mine, and I was just like, that's a fucking goat move right there.
You guys ever hear the story about? Oh my God! Why am I forgetting his name right now?
Why
Oh my God! SNL fat guy dead. Here we go.
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley. So he's at a football Super Bowl party. And,
Polish sausage.
I forget who the dude was. It was another famous person. I want to say Spade. And like he had a bunch of people over for the Super Bowl, and he was like, "Chris, stop eating all the food, okay?" And like 2 minutes later, and this story has been told by 3 different comedians, so there's got to be some sort of truth to this. So Chris comes out with 2 pieces of like fucking sub bread, a whole bunch of shit on it, and Spade's cat. And he was like pretending, and they were like, "Chris, put down my fucking cat."
That's
I was
funny.
like,
Oh,
"Oh, eat
yeah.
everything." I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome."
Oh man, the
Yeah.
OG SNL days. Fuck.
I love that shit.
Oh, the old
Some
Essen.
killers.
Yeah, I used to be a fan. I was a big fan of Mad TV more than
We were talking about this recently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Man,
absolutely.
I did watch Mad more. I like that. I like that Stewart character.
Were you guys
Stuart,
sketch show
Lorraine.
fans?
Stewart
growing
was
up?
my favorite.
In Living Color, OG shit. I
Yeah.
love that
Yeah.
stuff. Let's go Canadian.
Kids in
ro-
the Hall.
SCTV.
SC.
Oh my god.
Eugene.
Yeah. Oh, we
Eugene.
go
Candy.
Catherine O'Hara. Candy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Moranis. Dave
Flaherty.
Thomas.
Flaherty just passed away.
Flaherty. Yo, Bob Newhart died, eh?
Didn't he?
He
More
just
like
died
more,
today. He
more
just
like
died
Bob
today.
Oldhart.
Oh.
Hey, he's back.
Hey.
All right, we'll add in a
Yeah, you know that one time I was like, I don't know what I asked you to take out. I think I do remember what I said.
You said something
yeah,
you
yeah,
shouldn't
yeah.
have.
I said, this time I'm going to request another beep on that one.
No.
Yeah. Yes. Let's go.
No, you didn't
I'm
say
gonna
anything
fucking,
bad.
I'm going to beep it. Do not. He is like, this is my brother
He
Daryl,
calls in the
my brother
pod-
Daryl,
he reports
and my
the
other brother
podcast.
Daryl. Do you ever watch that show?
Daryl, and Daryl.
Which show?
That was from Newhart.
Three Daryls?
Oh.
Yeah, they were the triplets.
Oh.
No, I didn't see that. I
Yeah.
don't think.
Like from Newhart or from the
Newhart.
Bob Newhart show?
It was just called Newhart.
The
Right?
hotel?
Yeah,
When
the
he's
hotel.
running the hotel? Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, so
I
like,
can't remember that.
That was a
but-
reoccurring character through the whole
Oh,
show. I'm
Daryl,
old
Daryl,
as
and Daryl.
fuck. Yeah.
Well, I remember I remember Newhart.
Yeah, they were a reoccurring character. They were the Hicks on it.
Okay.
That they would constantly like, why are you in our hotel?
Yeah.
You know, yeah. That's. I don't know if I've watched that though in a very long time. The last time I saw him was on Big Bang Theory,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, he was that professor.
Yeah.
Professor McGurnicle.
That's what it was.
I don't know.
We're hitting all the hot
Big
topics
Bang.
tonight. What's our favorite peanut?
Yeah.
We're on fire. We're cooking
We're
here,
just
boys.
trying to
We're cooking.
avoid
cooking oil.
any
Oh.
discussions about
Sure, don't say it.
about political
Yeah.
assassination.
Yeah, like my ear's been hurting about it all
Yeah.
day. Like I don't want to.
But
I
we
don't
should
want to.
talk about how you brought up Aaron at the last show.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah.
Was it the day
Oh,
it
dude,
happened? It was the day it happened.
Yeah.
The day it happened.
Okay, you say your shit.
Well, I was like, that lady reminded me. I'm like, oh, I gotta mention it, and then I forgot to mention
Okay,
it.
let's pause for a second though. So Brando is on a really good roll.
Yeah.
All right, like
Yeah.
the jokes are just,
Hosting
like,
the shit out of it.
everybody's
He's
receiving it
cooking.
very well, and then
And then like I was like, okay, it's time to bring up your first act. Are you ready? And the whole crowd's like, woo! And then I just like, oh wait, I want to talk about this. And I stopped my introduction, and then I just tried to like start doing a Trump assassination joke. And the whole crowd
it was him that was like getting
Yeah.
assassinated.
Oh, it just went silent.
It went silent, and then all of a sudden it burst into like chatter amongst the tables.
Yeah.
It's like some of them didn't know about it, and the rest were like filling them in on it.
And
Yeah.
also, like, like for mental games, it's like I know I'm about to go up in it's like 45 seconds. How do you handle that?
Yeah, let's read where he's going with it, Tim.
And it's so I started my joke, and like by the time they all started talking, not a single person heard my punchline.
They were out.
And then I just like completely derailed the show. And then I started laughing at them because I'm like, I fucked this up.
Did I make fun of you?
Yeah,
You
you
laughed
did,
at your
you
own
did,
situation.
you did,
No,
yeah.
it was fine. It was fine.
I didn't know what to do. It was like,
Well, here he is.
no, but I like got a good. I felt like
Nah,
I got a
you did
good
good.
restart. I like brought him back, but like I lost him completely for like. And it was
Yeah,
like,
but he went out there fucking guns ablaze, and so
Yeah, you started hot.
Yeah.
You did start very
Yeah,
hot,
yeah.
and it wasn't like anything was bad until that. I
Yeah.
think they were just like, we don't want to hear
Yeah.
about this today.
no,
and that was
yeah, yeah.
that was like the only weird thing. And then G came out, killed. You went back up, killed.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because all of us did a political joke, and it died it for each of us. Like they just were not accepting it.
I'm
Yeah.
at 1 and 3
Not
with
fans.
that one, and I'm like, I'm still gonna fucking
yeah,
use
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Do you remember? So we performed on a tennis court a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago. Just random hickabilly shit. We're like, hey, they want to perform on a tennis court, and we
Yeah.
did. And there was an
Little campsite.
American couple there. And afterwards, do you remember the lady that came up to us? And she's like,
Yeah, we all had political jokes.
they were okay political jokes. I'm like, fuck you, lady. Like, all of us are like, they're pretty damn good.
Yeah.
You know, what she says? You know she was going to be hurt when she told us her last name.
Yeah, Trump.
It was Trump. It
And I
literally
told her,
was
shut
Trump.
her bitch mouth. No,
Yeah.
Yeah, shot that bitch in the ear. Nah.
I hope you get stopped at the border.
because her husband probably had a gun.
Hey. Yeah, they did. It's like, go back to your own country.
No, but then he was like, then
When
he
shit's
picked us.
hitting the
Do you remember that?
fan.
He was like, I only got
Oh, he
American.
did?
We're like, fuck yeah, dog. Like, that's good.
Hell
for
yeah.
us.
Yeah, tip an American. Okay,
yeah,
you're back
yeah.
in our good graces. Make fun of
Yeah,
our
yeah.
jokes.
What
It's
do you-
fine.
What do you want for breakfast, sir?
It's fine. Ooh, a 20 American. I
Yeah.
didn't know I earned that.
Can I suck
I
your
usually
dick?
have to, lap dance or at least give you a tug for that.
Here's one of our fine Canadian edibles.
Yeah, talk about that front hand tennis court shot.
That
Yeah.
was a fun fucking show, though.
Yeah.
That was like
Outdoor ones can be amazing or horrible.
I love weird
But it was-
shows.
Same. It was
Weirdest
a good
show-
vibe. Good
weirdest
vibe.
show you guys performed at.
Like outdoor, or does it
It
matter?
doesn't matter. Your definition. So mine was a celebration of life. That for a guy that I didn't
Yeah,
know.
that's weird.
That's mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably just an outdoor show. I'd say like it's nothing.
Definitely weirdest and worst was a bingo hall. Bingo
Oh,
people don't want to hear anything. They're just depressed and want the next number read.
I did a thrift store.
Oh, I did that one too. I think that one on.
that sucked.
Is that Barbie's?
No, it was Collins.
Yeah, I
The
performed.
store was cool, but it's just a fucking weird vibe. It was daytime. There were children around.
Is that the one where you're on the stairs?
Yeah.
Was that the same one, or did they do it a couple
I think
times?
it was the same one.
Yeah, and there's basically people just shopping in this
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
flea market,
Yeah.
and then like some of them just stopped and like listened for a bit, and then the rest were just like, "I'm just gonna keep shopping because
And the
this is
du-
a weird time for comedy."
And the dumbass booker sent out. I'm not gonna say his name, but the dumbass booker sent out. He's like, you gotta play absolutely. He's like, you must be absolutely clean. And then he goes up there and starts talking about meth heads and crack whores.
and
and
he's
Yeah,
also
bring your
notorious
best.
for being like, and you have to wear this is like we're professionals, so you gotta wear fine clothing. And then he'll show up looking like he got fucking a gangbanged by like a paint. You know?
yeah, he's a fucking
Yeah. I love that
comedy.
Comedy. I love this. That's so good. Hey, we got a few minutes left. What do you guys want to end on?
I don't
here?
know.
Hannes?
Who do we want to shit on?
I
feel like cold AF. Let's finish
I
with
wanna know what's
being
good with-
cold AF.
What's good with Hannes right now?
Cold
What's
as
the
fuck.
news?
Yeah. What's the beats?
You got some new ones. Got some old ones tonight.
Nice.
Fucking A.
Tay-Tay!
There we
Tay-Tay's
go.
on a
7
poster.
people.
Tay-Tay.
Hey, look, Tay-Tay.
Oh yeah,
on
we
the
got
poster.
we got an off the cuff show coming up August 2nd.
Off the cuff,
On the
Thunder Bay,
links.
Ontario, on the links.
Best shows ever. 'cause
Straight
you
up
don't
off the
have to
cuff.
show up
They
with
actually-
anything.
No set material, all crowd improv, fucking funny as shit.
Yeah, there's some of our best shows, some of our worst shows as well.
Yeah.
But
Hey, they all can't be winners when they're off the cuff.
oh, that's you should.
Yeah, we'll do that right now in detail.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Taylor.
Read the description.
God damn it, Taylor.
Campfirecomedy.ca. Get your tickets.
Audience puts audience puts shit in a bucket. We pull it out. We riff off it. That's how it works.
And it's quite literally shit, too, dude. You're going to get your hands dirty.
the audience is terrible. They have fucking wild suggestions.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
there's
Very
some of them-
specific sometimes, too.
Do you guys remember
Very
that couple
specific.
that sat in a front row one time and wrote really detailed things? They
yeah,
were,
like
sentences.
so specific.
Yeah. And I was like, these couple of like, this is like, at least they got somewhere to put this fucking
Yeah,
fucked up
it's
shit.
like, this is therapy. That is a fight in a bucket.
All right, I think that's enough for fun.
That's it for tonight.
I think
Yeah.
that's good. 8:30
Thank you.
wrap up. Cold AF Podcast, episode number 5.
We did it.
Peace out.
Cool.
Peace out.